Well, folks, I don't even know what to say at this point. A couple days ago, I made a video and a couple hundred of you got a little upset talking about EA banning people. And I said that EA was a little too soft. And I understand everyone's got their different opinions and that is totally fine. And I'm trying to be as neutral ground as possible here. But there are some things that I feel like we all have to just obviously look at and come to the same conclusion. And I felt like that video was that. But if it wasn't, I think today you might reconsider. As EA has banned a Twitch streamer on Apex Legends who's one of the least problematic people that I know. Plenty to dive into today's video, plenty to discuss. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Also want to let you guys know, that I'm giving away the Wraith new heirloom, the recolor, over on Z League. I announced it a couple of days ago. I'm going to be announcing that winner over on Tuesday. There will be a second way of entry over there in tomorrow's video, so stay tuned. So firstly, before we get into our main topic, I wanted to make mention of this because I feel like we all probably have thought the same thing at one point. Garrett Leaks made a little bit of an announcement not long ago over his YouTube and Twitter as well, talking about a feature that Apex has added to the game that I really feel like has just been a placeholder for them. And I think we all need to kind of discuss this. This is called the searching for player feature. And a lot of people, especially over on Reddit, think that it is just for show. Have you guys ever been in a team deathmatch and you look at your teammates or you look at the scoreboard and you're missing a player and it says searching for player? When have you personally ever been placed into a middle of a TDM game? And when have you ever been in the middle of a TDM game and found that one of your teammates randomly just joined? It's never happened for me personally. And someone had also made this announcement on Twitter 7 days ago saying, does anyone think that the searching for player thing is just for show? I don't think it's programmed into the game. I've never seen someone add it in once, and it makes sense because they would have to figure out a custom legend screen for every individual that is added to the game. Not like the most complex thing ever, but it's more difficult than adding a new player in a COD match. They haven't programmed it. It's literally just there to show, to make you think that it is a feature. And I don't know why we haven't thought of this, or why no one's really brought this to attention, I guess, in the past. But it's true. When have you ever had to select a legend in the middle of a game, or when have you ever been placed in the middle of a game? And if that is the case, why is it being shown in your game, making you think that the game is searching for a new player to join, if it's obviously not the case? Maybe we're missing something here, and one of you gurus in the comments should let us know what exactly is going on here, because I'm interested to know why that is even a thing if it's not really doing anything. Also wanted to make mention of this. I told you guys a couple of days ago, I made this video called Apex is banning for this now, and EA is too soft. And that was where we had a big pro player and Twitch streamer, his Watson, who had been banned for 3 days. And obviously that is supposed to end tomorrow morning just before Pro League starts. So it almost cut into his Pro League time. However, he was playing with his friends in a 3-stack and all he did is say F you, and he got banned for 3 days for doing so, for harassment, which I thought was absolutely insane and way too overboard and way too overkill. But a lot of people actually disagreed and said that that ban was definitely deserved. About 59 people, actually. I thought it was a couple hundred, but about 59. And I'm sure some more others as well. I saw some of the comments saying that he definitely should have been banned, and I was kind of surprised, but I understand everybody's got their own different opinions. And like I said, we're not here to shove one opinion down anybody's throat. We're here to discuss, we're here to converse, and we're here to do it in a proper, nice manner, okay? To uplift everyone up. Not that big of a deal at the end of the day. But as it starts to widespread and things start to get more petty for the reason of bans, I think it's getting interesting, because we've had a Twitch streamer known as illSpooky. You probably know him as a kill grinder. Every time a new legend comes out, he's the first one to be the #1 kills in that legend, or the first one to hit like 10,000 kills on that legend, or to some degree along those lines. I mean, he's always grinding, kill grinding on the new legends. Well, he actually got banned yesterday. But listen for this. He didn't get banned for anything he said. He didn't get banned for even anything that he did. He got banned, and it says this right here. Here's the violation that we see: for hateful conduct. You're under the persona of Spooky on Twitch. So after all of these years of being called illSpooky, or known as Spooky on Twitch, he's got banned because his persona is Spooky on Twitch. So he got banned for his name. Maybe you disagreed that his Watson shouldn't have been banned, but can we all please agree that this is wild? Thank you to Tico for tagging me in this. But this has got to be like something we can all agree on, that it's going too far. The automated bans are getting out of hand. EA has got to stop just willy-nilly banning people without even really knowing what they're banning for. What even is this? I mean, we saw people a couple of months ago getting banned for saying Andrew Tate, and all they were doing is just saying the words, or some people were even talking bad about Andrew Tate. But because they were blocking those key words, people were getting banned on both sides of the spectrum. Whether you supported it or were against it, just by saying saying it got you banned. And I'm not talking about chat banned. Literally can't even play the game because of a word that you said that may or may not even been interpreted correctly. So like these automated stuff is unreal. It's going too far. Maybe I worded it wrong. Maybe it's not EA going too soft. Maybe it's EA just being irresponsible and not understanding that you can't let automated bans get out of control like this, because we're seeing some wild stuff. You guys have left comments in the past telling me your ban stories, and some of you have been banned for the most ridiculous things that make no sense at all. Because if we set the precedent of speaking that way towards other people is wrong and bannable, then obviously almost every pro player would be banned as well. And most of us would probably be banned because we've gotten mad at a teammate at one time or another. But how many times has Imperial Hal, just started roasting his teammates for stuff, and he's speaking to them in the same way, if not worse way, than a lot of these text chats are, but nobody's banning Imperial Hal for talking like that. So it's very obvious to me, in my personal opinion, I don't think that they're banning because of the action. I think they're banning because they're doing a lot of automations that are way too strict, and they need to revert these immediately. Speaking of Imperial Hal and speaking of the Pro League, I wanted to make a little bit of an announcement. You guys may watch my ALGS channel. If you didn't know, I have a whole nother channel regarding the ALGS if you guys want to check it out, all things Apex Esports. But they did announce yesterday that the Split 2 Pro League broadcast talent would be what you see on screen. And if you're looking at it closely, you may notice there's someone missing out of this, and that is very unfortunate news. But yes, it is true. Mr. Fallout has decided to not partake of the ALGS casting squad this split, unfortunately. And it is sad to see, but it's not all bad news. Said earlier, sharing with mixed emotions for the first time in 4 years, but I'm taking a break from the ALGS this Pro League split. You'll know how passionate I am about casting Apex, but life and God had other plans for me this time around. Working BTS to finalize those plans behind the scenes, obviously, and cannot wait to share. We will see exactly what this is, but it does suck to see the best caster, in my personal opinion, for the Apex scene has stepped out. And I understand it's probably for more good than it is bad. It's not necessarily that, like Fallout is leaving the scene. He hates Apex now a lot like these other guys and pro players that quit, or pro teams or organizations that leave. It's definitely not been interpreted that way. But at the end of the day, it still sucks to see one of the most favorited and best talent that's not going to be there anymore. So it looks like Vicky Kitty's going to have to find a new duo now that Fallout is not there any longer. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section below. Who do you have winning Split 2 Pro League this playoff season over in London? If you guys want to check out all things ALGS news, make sure to check out my ALGS channel down in the description below. Before you go, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you later, Gators.